Good morning, grade 9. Today let us start with new topic from Maths 1, paper 1, algebra, and that is topic 3. Topic is polynomials. Now before we go to polynomials, let us first understand what do you mean by algebraic expressions. You have already learned this in your lower classes. We will just revise it. Now what is an algebraic expression? It is nothing but combination of numbers, variables, then there are signs also. For example, if I write 2x square, okay. If I write 5 root x, okay, I may write 3x square plus 2x, or I may write 3mn plus 6. All of these are, or I may also write, for example, y plus 1 upon y. All of these are what? Algebraic expressions. Now, let us see what is the power of the variables in all these algebraic expressions. You know this is an algebraic expression. First, let us decide what do you mean by algebraic expression. See, for example, in this case, 2 is called, variable is what? X, isn't it? Variable is x. And what is 2? 2 is coefficient of this variable. If I have one more algebraic expression, for example, 2x plus 3. Okay, in this case, 2x is variable, 2 is coefficient of this variable. And what is 3? There is no variable attached to 3. So this is called as constant. So this is coefficient, this is variable, this is constant. This is coefficient, this is variable. This is coefficient, variable. Coefficient of x square, this is coefficient of x. X is variable. In this algebraic expression, there is only one variable, that is x. But in this, there are two variables, m and n. Alright, so these are basic things. Here coefficient is 3, constant term is 6. Here y is the only one variable. Here coefficient of y over here is 1. Only y means 1y. Are you understanding? So all of these are first examples of algebraic expressions where there is combination of variable, number, and sometimes signs like plus and minus sign is also there. For example, you have 4x minus 3. This is also an algebraic expression. Okay. Or you have 2 into L plus B. This so you know very well, isn't it? So it will be 2L plus 2B. All of these are algebraic expressions. Now, let us concentrate on variables and their powers. What is variable? X. And I am writing power in bracket. What is power of x? Here it is 2. 2 is the power of variable. Okay. Now 5 root x. Root x means it is written as 5. Square root is also written as 1 raised to 2. We have learned this in 8th standard. This is second root of x. That is what we call as square root. So what is power of x? Power of x over here is half. Is this clear? Okay. What is power of x over here? 2. And there is one more power. Nothing is there means 1 is there. So I am writing here 1. Let me write one more algebraic expression. Over here I am writing 6x raised to 0. Okay. So what is power of x over here? 0. Now 6x raised to 0, you know x raised to 0 or any number raised to 0, answer is 1. So this is nothing but 6. 6 is also written as 6x raised to 0. So only 6 also can be written as 6x raised to 0. I am writing down all the powers. Alright. Okay. Concentrate on this. Power of m is 1. Power of n is also 1. So I am writing here 1 and 1. I don't have place below, so I am writing it up. Now what is power of y? Over here it is 1. Now 1 upon y. Okay, 1 upon y. This can be written as, I am writing it over here. Okay, we will do it over here. 1 upon y is nothing but 1 upon y is equal to y raised to minus 1. This also we have learned in 8th standard. You remember indices? So power of this y will be minus 1. Are you understanding me? Okay. Now here power of L and B is 1. Here power of x is 1. Power of x is 1. Up till here is this clear? Everybody? Alright. So first we have written algebraic expressions and then I have written all the powers. Now let us write which among these are polynomials. Concentrate on the definition of polynomials. If the powers of the variables are whole numbers means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, all of these are whole numbers, then that algebraic expression is known as polynomial. That means power should be whole number. Which are whole numbers now? Carry out. Check out. 2 is whole number? Yes. So this is polynomial. Is 1 by 2 a whole number? No, it is not a whole number. So 5 root x cannot be a polynomial, though it is an algebraic expression. So I have written here, all polynomials are algebraic expressions, but algebraic expressions need not be polynomials. This is an algebraic expression, but now it is not a polynomial because power of variable is not a whole number. Are you understanding? Here, what are power of variables? 2 and 1 are whole numbers, so this is polynomial. Is 0 a whole number? Yes. So only 6 is also a polynomial. Okay. But it doesn't have any variable. No. So we can call it as a constant polynomial. Okay. This is constant polynomial. Now, is this a polynomial? Yes. Because what is the index or powers or exponents of variable? 1, which is a whole number. Now here, power of this y is minus 1 and minus 1 is not a whole number. So this cannot be a polynomial, though it is a algebraic expression. This is of course a polynomial, no doubt. This is polynomial, this is polynomial. Did you get the definition of polynomial now? So concentrate on variable and look what is the power of the variable. If it is whole number, it is polynomial. So how we define polynomial? If the powers of the variables are whole numbers, then that algebraic expression is called as polynomial. So few algebraic expressions cannot be polynomial because power of the variables need not be whole numbers, and therefore I have written all polynomials of course are algebraic expressions, but all algebraic expressions need not be, for example this we have seen and these two, all algebraic expressions need not be polynomials. I hope this is clear, everybody. Alright. So let us move little ahead. Now depending on what we have learned just now, let us do 3.1 first question. State whether the given algebraic expressions are polynomials and justify. You may pause the video and write it down in detail. Let me explain you. Now see, first is y plus 1 by y. Y is having power 1, no problem, it is whole number. But look at this 1 upon y term. 1 upon y can be written as y raised to minus 1 and therefore this is negative. You know whole numbers start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, all positive integers. So negative integers or fractions are not a whole numbers and therefore this cannot be a polynomial. Look at this root x. Here root x can be written as x raised to 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is fraction. Alright, and therefore it is not a whole number and therefore this is also not a polynomial. Look here, powers of x are here 2 and here 1. Both are whole numbers, so it is polynomial. Look over here, m is having power 1, no problem, it is whole number. But look at this, minus 2. It is negative, it is not a whole number and therefore it is not a polynomial. 10 can be written as 10x raised to 0. You can take any variable. But we are familiar with x, so I have taken x. X raised to 0 is 1. So what I mean is, see, 10 x raised to 0 is 10 into any number raised to 0 is 1 and this becomes 10. Are you understanding? Therefore, we can write 10 as 10 x raised to 0, but 0 is whole number and therefore this is obviously a polynomial. I told you this will be polynomial without variable. So these are called as constant polynomials. I hope first question is clear to all of you. Okay. So please write it down very neatly in your notebook. Now for second question, write the coefficients of m cube in each of the given polynomial. Let's do quickly. Second question is very easy. Write the coefficient of m cube. Concentrate. Don't write for m. We don't want m square or m. Only m cube. Nothing is there, so 1 will be there. Here m cube is over here. So coefficient is minus root 3. Do not forget to write this minus sign. Now here this is m square m. We want coefficient of m cube. So here it is minus 2 upon 3. Okay. So the term which is in multiplication with the given, you may say variable, that is nothing but the coefficient. Isn't it easy? So we'll stop here. Next problems and concepts we will do in the next video. Thank you.